there. Ridden there by Carlos Rodriguez in the inside part in the red jersey. There we see 2-1 trying to make a move. They are just beside one another. Wiley 2-1. 3 horses is in contention for this one, ladies and gentlemen. It is still Wiley that has that lead in front in the white, purple and white jersey. Alvin Rancheran and Silent River. They are just beside one another. Still here, 2-1 is there as well in the red jersey. Here they come down the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a quick start for this one. They are still, here they come. 2-1 is going to win this race. In second position, Major B. 2-1 is the winner of this race, ladies and gentlemen. 2-1. Ridden there by Earl Bud in the red jersey that picked up that big W. Major B was second. And in third position, if I'm not mistaken, it was Nerdan Destined to Reign. Unofficially, I'm just mentioning that to you. Unofficially yet. On 2-1, second place goes to Lehman Crystal there on Major B, and third place goes to Eric Creature Martinez on Destined to Reign, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3. That's the way the race went. So I'll go to the back. I'll play a little bit. There is still 4 more races still remaining, and we are just at the second race. Remember, Dappenbach is out here today, reversing inside right there at the Castleton racetrack. The second race of the afternoon. They're inside the gate waiting for the starter to break this one off. Still waiting on the starter, and they're off. We're going to see a race, ladies and gentlemen. They are just Big Red takes the early lead. Make Them Proud is in second position. There they go. They are going 4 furlong. There they go. We are seeing a race, ladies and gentlemen. Big Red still has the lead. Make Them Proud, undefeated record is on the line. Make Them Proud still with there, and Big Red is still with the lead. Make Them Proud is in second. Big Red stretches a small marginal lead, just a little more. Chris Stillett is still on the map, still with the lead. It is still Big Red with the lead. Make Them Proud is in second. Coming down the final stretch, it is still Big Red. Big Red, ridden there by Chris Stillett for 4 seconds and still going. Coming down the stretch, it is still Big Red. Big Red, Big Red. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Red and Make Them Proud is no longer undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. The little horse that they said that could not run won the race. And I know that the Corozal fans are a little upset about that one, but that's not the same. Make Them Proud, we know that is running on the track, and I think the layoff that not running on the track for a good while may have played a little role. I guess he was a little too cold heading into the race, but that is not the same. Make Them Proud, we know, Mr. Bob Lightburn. That's not the same Make Them Proud, we know. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause there for the L&R stables. Big Red, ladies and gentlemen. Big Red. And looks good. Yeah, we have Mr. John. We like to throw in a couple words. Just a while he's Make Them Proud. From Corozal, and this horse has been getting a lot of attention from quite a while, and I must big this horse up. Quite an exciting horse, but like I said, when you fall, you get right back up and you continue. So the next race for Make Them Proud will be in Orange Walk on the 25th, and then in Crooked Tree on the 15th of June. So definitely we have everything set off perfect. As they are still on the rough, there they go, ladies and gentlemen. It is Northern Patricia that takes the early lead. Empress in the outside wants a piece of the pie, and she goes outside. True Grit is in third. Empress has the lead. Patricia is in second position. In third position, True Grit. Something is wrong. There goes Empress with the lead. Patricia is in second. In third, True Grit. 3 more furlongs to go. There they go. There goes Patricia. True Grit making a move now. They are just beside one another. Everybody is locked. Here they come. 2 more furlongs to go. You can hear the fans cheering this one. There they go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 more furlong to go. Coming down the stretch. True. Here they go. Coming down the stretch. Big curve. Patricia takes the lead. Patricia has the lead. Coming down the stretch, it is Patricia. Let's see. Coming down the stretch. Patricia. 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 Empress was second. And True Grit was third. Bob Lightburn Stables picks up another W. And we were just talking to the great Bob Lightburn. He's out here and he picks up another big W inside the camp. Can we say that Bob Lightburn is back? Can we say that Bob Lightburn is back? Back to back W by the great Hall of Famer Bob Lightburn. Bob, you have been sitting in the back of the bus. Now it seems to me you're sitting in front now. That means you gotta watch you now.
What I try to do is to try to help everybody, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the winner from the Lightburn Stables, Patricia and Jackie Earl Budd. Jackie Earl Budd there. First place from the Lightburn Stables, and you all know that Bob Lightburn was in the sport quite a while ago. I can mention some. Tanya.
Whisper to me.
Whisper to me. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause there for second place, Empress. From the Chillit Stables, Empress. Ladies and gentlemen, Empress. Quite a show. 110. 110. Bobby has a load of steam up his sleeve. I think that Bobby went back to his homework. Yeah, ladies and hello. What going on? Why? 666. Why? I think that's 666 or the 468. I'm not so sure. I think that was quite an exciting one. Next on this paper, let me see. There's a next race. It's gonna be between General Hill and Diabla. General Hill and Diabla, they will be going 6 furlong right in front of us. That's gonna be our next exciting race. You gotta just hang around and chill, get some ice cold beers from underneath the tent and relax as we get the next race for you. Still remaining, we're gonna be having Granayam, Don Pancho and Lady Anna. They will be going 6 furlong right in front of us. Let me mention it to you again. Granayam, Don Pancho and Lady Anna, they will be going 6 furlong as well. And final, the race of the day. The mile race, the Bellikin Mile, is going to be between Dapper Dawn and Essential Oro. And ladies and gentlemen, I must say that with me, you know, we usually video the races and stuff. The cameraman up top, he has some couple DVDs for sale for only $5 for some races that have been that was run right here in Orange Walk and run right here in Castleton Racetrack. Hey Raz, can you come down and probably get some of the DVDs if you're interested? The DVDs are only going for $5 for one. Some of the races from right here, some of the past races in 2013 and some of the races right here in 2014. If you're interested, you can just check with the cameraman right there. He has the DVDs for only $5 for one. Some nice races. You can pick the date with which date you want and he'll get it for you. So like I said, the cameraman up there, he has some nice races. He can get that for you. What happened? The mic not work? What happened? The mic they go down? Oh. Oh, wait, it cut off and come on? Alright. You can go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are set and ready for this race. There goes inside the gate, General Hill. Next to go inside the gate will be Nerd and Diabla. Diabla going up against General Hill. They will be going 6 furlongs, ladies and gentlemen. 6 furlongs. General Hill and Diabla just in front of us. And they're off. There goes the start and Diabla takes the early lead. General Hill with a small little steam and gets back into the race. Diabla and General Hill coming down the 5 furlong marker. It is Diabla with the lead. General Hill at the back chasing and looking quite smooth. They are going 6 furlong. General Hill, ridden there by Eric Creature Martinez. Diabla, ridden there by the Iceman Finley Thomas. Going down, there they go still again. It is Diabla that has the lead. General Hill circling and having the back. But it is still Diabla with the lead. General Hill working, Eric Creature Martinez trying to pump some pace. 3 more furlongs to go. We're live on Love FM News and Music Power. There they go, ladies and gentlemen, at the Castleton racetrack. General Hill and Diabla. 2 more furlongs to go. It is still Diabla that has the lead. General Hill wants to make that move, but Diabla extends it again. There they go. Diabla with the lead. General Hill leading a little too slow. It is still Diabla coming down the final stretch. Diabla with the lead, ladies and gentlemen. Diabla still with the lead. Coming down the final stretch. It is still Diabla. Diabla, Hill trying to get back into the race, but it is still Diabla. Diabla from the British stables with the victory. General Hill had to settle for second. Love FM News and Music Power. General Hill and Diabla going 6 furlongs right in front of us. Big doubler goes there to the Britney stables and Diabla. Village of Crooked Tree. Get some nice cashew wine and stew cashew, my favorite. All right. Remember, then one after this, we still have 2 more races, and then we have the mile race, the main event of the evening. That's going to be between Dapper Dawn and Essenza de Oro. And now he's back and looking quite exciting and looking quite good. If there is anybody that can make it happen, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause there for the winner. Diabla, ridden there by the Iceman Finley Thomas. And the Iceman, this is the first time I see the Iceman not smiling, you know. He has something up his sleeve. The Iceman is back, ladies and gentlemen. And I heard that he'll be riding, he'll be in the mile race, so that smells trouble. Yeah.
No, instead of selling Dapper down to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, second place goes there to General Hill, ridden there by Eric Creature Martinez, the Creature.
120.
Devil's bedroom. Yeah.
Lehman, he has on the black jersey with the black helmet. 3 horses. Next is gonna be Lady Anna to go inside the gate. Then the final horse gonna be Don Pancho, ridden there by Eric Creature Martinez. There goes Lady Anna. Don Pancho is gonna be the next horse to go inside the gate. Then we have ourselves a race. Okay. All right, waiting for the start of this one. They're all inside the gate. 3 horses, ladies and gentlemen. 6 furlongs. 6 furlongs they will be going. And they're off. There goes the start. In the center field, Lady Anna. Branayam is in the outside. Don Pancho takes the inside part of the railing. There they go. There they go, ladies and gentlemen. Don't punch her in the inside. I am in the outside. Lady Anna has the inside part. Lady Anna has the lead. I am is in second position. Don't punch her is in third. There they go. They are just beside one another. I am has the lead now. Lady Anna is in second position. Don't punch her is in third. There they go. I am with 3 more furlongs to go. Lady Anna is just beside. Don't punch her trying to get back into the race. Has to do it and has to work hard. I am with the lead and coming down. 2 more furlongs to go, ladies and gentlemen. It is still done. I am. Lady Anna trying to make a move now. There they go. Lady Anna trying to make a move. It is still I am. Don Pancho has to work. Minute 05 has gone. Coming down the final stretch. Lady Anna and I am. Final stretch. Coming down the stretch. There they go. It is still going down the stretch. I am a Lady Anna. I am a Lady Anna. I am. I am. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Anna, give the champ a run. He gave the champ a run. Ladies and gentlemen, you can hear the crowd at the back. I am right, unofficially right at the wire. 21.7 is the official time. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for the winner. I am, the Iceman Finley Thomas. The Iceman Finley Thomas on I am. Lady Anna is going to be coming over now, ridden there by Castleton Lehman. Quite an exciting performance there by L&R Stables, ridden there by Castleton Lehman. Second, quite a run, Lehman, quite a run by you. You gave them a run. You gave them a run. You gave them a run. Beat you right at the finish line, right there. Beautiful race, though. What a beautiful race. Normally we'll be going 9 furlongs. It's not going to be 8 furlongs. In Orange Walk, we like the distance. And when we say distance, we go far. 9 furlongs in Orange Walk, ladies and gentlemen. Race of the evening. Love FM News and Music Power. Final race of the evening. 1 mile. Under off. There they go. Dapper Dan takes the lead again. Essentially, order is at the back. Dapper Dan goes there. Eric Creature Martinez has the early lead, and he's doing it again. Coming down the front, the curve, right in front of us. There they go. They are still right there, ladies and gentlemen. Dapper Dan with the lead. Right in front. There they go. Dapper Dan, essentially order. Coming down the first curve there, it is still Dapper Dan with the lead. Essentially order is right there. Dapper Dan still looks good. Essentially order is close and close. 4 more furlongs to go. It is still Dapper Dan with the lead. Essentially order is there. This time, essentially order trying to make it, but it is still Dapper Dan with the lead. Dapper Dan still has the lead. Essentially order is there. Dapper Dan still with the lead. 2.5 furlongs to go. It is still Dapper Dan. Essentially order trying to make a move. Essentially Dapper Dan pushes again. Dapper Dan, he's gone. Dapper Dan still with the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, Dapper Dan coming down the stretch. It is still Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan with the lead. Home stretch they come. There they come. It is still Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan with the lead. Home stretch right here, ladies and gentlemen. Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan. Dapper Dan from the Wildy Quail Stables with the victory for real. You back. And Dapper Dan picks up another W over a sensory order, and 3 times is for real. one day, you may think one time, you may think two times, but three times is...
Pull over the speaker.
Yeah. For the champ, Dapper Dan, ladies and gentlemen. Eric Creature Martinez. Give it, that trophy belongs to Dapper Dan for winning 3 trophies, 3 races in Orange Walk consecutively. Dapper Dan winning 3 races in Orange Walk. Again, receives that trophy right there. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A sense of the order. Round of applause there for a sense of the order. Taking that. Dapper Dan, ladies and gentlemen, from the Waldy Quail Stables.
No.
There we have it. A beautiful race there by Dapper Dan. And remember, you gotta go to Orange Walk to see the next race. You got to go to Orange Walk to see the...